Making a cube isn't that difficult. As you see here, I am using a square piece of paper. On this side, there's a heart. That's a reference to a short I just dropped that shows a different way that you can make this dice as a gift for your spouse. But here we go. We're gonna make dice, which is just a cube that's connected to all sides. I kind of prepped these, but I'll show you what I did. Fold in half, and then just crease the top like inch there. Then folds to where you folded and crease the top inch. We're just doing this to mark. What we're trying to find is like the 1/6 of the way point. So now, using this fold and bringing this corner to our other mark, we're gonna try and make a slanted line that takes us right to the edge there. Right to the end. Perfectly in the corner, and then connect to this line with this. That creates this slant. Now, take our top corner and bring it to the other corner. Would this be called a taco fold? There's a hot dog and a hamburger. Is this a taco? What we've done now is created this like X marks the spot. Right there and there. In fact, I'm just gonna mark that to make it more clear, but you don't have to mark it on yours. X marks the spot. All these folds are gonna utilize that. Bring your paper straight to that X. Fold it all the way, no more marks this time. Then fold to the fold you just made. And what's really cool, this is actually kind of easy. Now, fold to the fold you just made from the other side. Then, fold to that fold you just made. I like it when you just fold to the fold. It makes it really easy, less thinking. Now, you're going to go the other way and fold right to left, so we just rotate it 90 degrees. And now we're gonna fold to that X marks the spot. Folds to our fold. Sorry if I'm going a little fast. My phone is on 15% battery, and my microphone is plugged into the charger port. So I cannot charge it right now. But if anything's ever too fast, you can pause it, or you can rewind. Now, bring this to the fold we just made. Just like we did going the other way. And bring it to the fold we just made. You're dividing the paper into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows both ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now you're gonna take the second square from the top, the second square from the bottom, second square from the bottom, second square from the top. Once again, you don't have to do this, but I like to do it just to make it clear for you. Draw this X. You're gonna do some marking folds like we did at the beginning in these X positions, following these lines. And by doing that, now that you see you have all these, your bends in your paper, you're going to do a slanted fold that lines up right with those bends you did. And you're just gonna crease it inside that square. See, a bend right across the X. Now we'll do that for every single one of these X's. Creasing it right there, only there, only there. Bring it to our other X. Crease it right there. Slanted fold again. I did this with graph paper. It actually made it so much easier. Rotate, slanted fold, creasing on my X's. Creasing on my X's. It sounded like a hard line in my mind, then it didn't actually come out that good. Always be crisping. Boom. Boom, bring it to this X now. What is it? Sounds like I'm fighting people. Okay. Boom, boom, babushka. Boom, bring it in. Skadoosh. Okay, we folded all those X's. Now, what we're gonna do is take this center square. Okay, that center row. Bring the fold to the fold above it, right to the start of that row of squares. And then do the same thing the other side. So this is still our center row. You're covering the row above it, folding that row in half to bring that bend to the bottom of the other row. Boom, you have this shape. Now, you can kind of bend in your lines that you've made because these are the dimensions of your square. Those are all the sides. And the reason why we folded it the way we did with this kind of mohawk that it has now is that that's how it attaches. So slip that in there. And then you kind of take that up and it slides right into each other. Boom. This next part, make sure you do this next part on the flapping paper. So you have, everything's a single row. This is 2 rows of paper. They're flapping. You're going to push down to follow that X on both sides. You're going to push down to follow that X and then push this flat. Boom. So you have like a little chair almost. Now, bring those out, bring that down, right? So you got 2 little arms. You got a chair, now you got 2 little arms. Now this next part's a little tricky. Might show this in fast forward. It can take some time, but the goal is to get this flap inserted into here, get this flap inserted into here, and then do the same on the other side. So I use this little pen cap. You can probably use like tweezers or anything to roll up this flap. And then push that out a bit. I like to come into it from an angle. See if I actually do this smooth on camera. Oh, sick. That's the best I've ever done it. And then you can really just gotta get that in there, man. Nice. And do the same to all sides. Here we go. See if you can do it faster than me. You probably can, because this is so stinking difficult for me. I got chubby fingers and I decided to do origami. Boom. I learned this from Joe Nakashima, the origami master. He's like an origami OG since forever. What I'm trying to do is make a working origami Rubik's Cube, which he has already done. And this is what you have to do. You have to make like 26 of these cubes. Yeah, or 27, I guess. Okay, and I'm gonna roll these in. Oh, this is the best I've ever done it. Never goes this smooth for me. The paper knows my phone's about to die. And boom, you got yourself a cube. And with this cube, you can draw dots on it to have your own dice. And not only your own dice, but you can do a bunch of games with this, which I'm going to be making more videos of soon. But I forgot that was on there. Even nice things that you can do for your partner, for your spouse. You made a little cube that you roll and it keeps laying on rob a bank. And then that's the thing that you have to do. So play games with it, make other things with it, get creative. Laters.